welcome back to Super at 60. Welcome to my home and welcome to my kitchen and welcome to another Women of Faith collaboration. I so enjoy doing these collaborations because I love bringing channels that I know my friends out there, you guys, my subscribers, are going to love. So please check their links below. They're all there, very easy to find. Press on it and you're right into their collaborating video that coordinates with today. I will link them all right up here, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 today. Our task is the Sunday supper. What does that mean to you when you hear the Sunday supper? For some, it will be nothing more than any other meal. And to others, maybe, you put a little bit of extra thought into the Sunday supper. Perhaps you have company that comes over each Sunday. It's just so different to so many people. I think of my younger years growing up in Sunday supper, it was always special. Even if it was just our own family, but many times we had company too, and it was a joy, always a joy. So I tried to carry that on through my own family as we grew up, and now it's Lou and I, and our children are gone and married and have their own families and their own lives, and so yes, it is Lou and I generally most of the time, but I still try to make it special. I do, and today I have a delicious meal to bring to you today. And I think you're really gonna enjoy it. It's a brand new recipe, something I've never brought to you before, but we've had it and it is surely good, and that's why I picked it for you today. If you are coming by here from some of the other channels and you are wondering what's going on here at Super at 60, I would love it if you'd press that like button for me. That like button means a lot in the YouTube world, and to my small channel, it just means a whole lot to me. And of course, subscribe, press that subscribe button because I'd love to see you here each and every time I release a new video, and press that little bell when you see it and press the on, and you'll know exactly when I have a new video that's coming out. And also, please make sure you visit the other channels. See you in the kitchen. All right, the first recipe I'm gonna share with you today are my back of the stove all day long green beans. And we're gonna start out with a little bit of bacon. You don't need all this bacon. It all depends on, how many green beans. If you're making a great big pot of them, you might need at least half that bag. But I just have 2 cans today, and I generally make up 2, sometimes 3, and then we just keep having them for a couple days, and they just seem to get better and better. And so let's get started. I'll show you a couple things here at the countertop, and then we're going over to the stove. Let's get started on our meal. This is creamy lemon artichoke chicken, absolutely delicious. In my skillet, I have 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil, really good olive oil. It's all melted down. My heat is somewhere between a low and a medium, and that's I'll be bouncing back and forth between that throughout the dish. It's a very, very quick dish, very easy to put together. All right, we're gonna add some dredged and seasoned flour and dredged chicken. Just put those right in. It's about 2 pounds of chicken, or a pound of chicken, something like that, yeah. Just enough for about 3, maybe 4 people. Depends on what you're serving on the side and how many hungry people you have. All right, we're gonna let these brown just for a minute. You don't wanna cook them through totally, just let them brown a little bit. And as soon as they have done that, just takes a couple minutes each side. I'll be right back. All right, oh, hear that beautiful sound? All right, my chicken is nicely golden brown on each side. It's the butter that helps it do that. Each side is like that, and it's ready to come out of the pan now. So I'm gonna take it out, because we're gonna make a nice sauce that's gonna go over the top. just like that. All right, now let's add a few more things. I'm gonna turn this down just a smidge and then I'll be turning it right back up again. All right, go ahead and add about 1 tablespoon more olive oil to your pan. We need about 3 teaspoons or tablespoons, depending on how much you like, garlic. And careful not to burn it. If you're using fresh garlic cloves, probably about 3 cloves. I like a lot of garlic, as you can see. So I go ahead and put that in there. Watch your temperature though when you put that garlic in, all right? And then you're gonna need about a tablespoon of fresh thyme. All right, and that goes, excuse me. All right, and this just about 10 seconds till you start to smell the garlic and everything. And quickly put in about 1 cup to 1.25 cups of chicken stock. That calms that down right away. But we do want it to come back up to a boil again, because we're making a nice little sauce here. But you do that, yes, to make sauce, and also to get that temperature down real quick so that garlic does not burn. See how the garlic is still that nice golden color? It's not burnt. You'll smell it immediately if it's burnt, and there's nothing you can do but throw it out and start over again. All right, there we go. So we're gonna let that sit and come back up to a boil. And let's see, did I miss anything? Yeah, you know, I think what I'll do before I leave, before I turn the camera off for just 1 second while this comes up to the boil, I'm gonna add some cream cheese. This cream cheese is approximately 4 ounces, and we want that to melt completely in this nice hot pan, and it's gonna add so much richness and beauty and flavor to this absolutely delicious creamy lemon artichoke chicken. All right, so I'm gonna just let that melt away, and I'll be back in just a jiffy. Okay, you can see how beautiful this is reducing down. I did add another 1/4 cup of the chicken stock. You can see how the cream cheese is just melting away. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. And yeah, you can hear it just bubbling away, but that's just fine. Keep an eye on it. This is about a 10-minute process right here. This is the longest process throughout the whole meal, the whole recipe. Really, it doesn't take a lot of time at all. All right, let's go ahead and finish this dish up. All right, that's just where I want it to be. That cream cheese, a couple little lumpy bumpies still in there, but those will melt down in no time. Right here, I have some coarsely chopped artichokes, and these are jarred. They were in water. 12 ounce. It was a 12-ounce jar of artichokes. You can also use frozen if you like. Just make sure you defrost and just chop them up. And there they go. All right, that also brings the temperature of that sauce way down again, so nothing burns. It's really a wonderful recipe. Everything just works out perfectly. All right, we're gonna let this saute a little bit for about, I don't know, maybe a minute. Just wanna warm those up. Warm the artichokes up, just like that, okay? Now what I'm gonna be doing next is, you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more stock. It's looking a little thick to me, and it has a little more cooking to do, so that's just about maybe 1/8 of a cup. Not too much. Not too much. All right, so just keep that going around, because remember, we have to put the chicken back in here. So spread this out a little bit, just like that, so the chicken breast can sit right over the top. All right, I'm gonna get them right here. Set them right on the top now, because remember, they are not cooked all the way through, at least they shouldn't be. So go ahead and put them right over the bed of creamy artichokes. Go ahead and add all the juice. Good, that's just flavor. Remember the yummy butter and the olive oil we started out with? Oh, it's all in there, it's all in there. All right, I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Back and forth between low and medium, low and medium. Let this simmer till you have a nice thick sauce. And your chicken is done. I might even put a lid on here. And I'll be back because I have just a few more finishing touches to it, and then our delicious creamy lemon artichoke chicken will be done. Okay, look how delicious and creamy that chicken is looking. It's been about, I don't know, maybe 9 minutes or so, not quite 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, this sauce is just unbelievable. Look at those artichokes. All right, I have turned off the heat. Everything is turned off. So right now, I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Just kind of guesstimate here about 3 tablespoons because you want it nice and lemony. And about half a cup, maybe a quarter of a cup or so, whatever you like, of fresh Parmesan cheese. Oh yeah, all over the top. Just like that. And let me just give that a little bit of a stir here. Oh, it just looks incredible. This is the most flavorful dish. And I'm gonna serve it up with some rice, just some nice plain old yummy white rice. And the last thing I like to do before I serve it is top it off with some more nice fresh thyme right from the garden. It's beautiful. It's a picture. And there you go. Creamy lemon artichoke chicken for our Sunday supper. All right, I'm gonna make 2 kinds of ice cream today. One is gonna be strawberry cream cheese. It's really good. And the other one was my husband's request of fresh peach ice cream. And it is so good, really. Okay, in my bowl here, I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I'm gonna let that run for a little bit. I want it to come first to soft peaks, and then I'm gonna add some sweetened condensed milk, and then we're gonna take it to stiff peaks. All right, here we have what I would consider soft peaks, just like that, just soft peaks. All right, and at this point, you just add in your second ingredient, and that's this sweetened condensed milk. We're gonna take this to stiff peaks. It's just this easy, it really is. I'm also gonna add a little bit of my own homemade vanilla. The vanilla is such a wonderful flavor to add. If you have a vanilla bean that you wanna split open, go ahead and put it in here. But the vanilla itself is really important because the alcohol content in your vanilla will help keep your ice cream from freezing to just a great big block, because that's no fun. All right, here we go, stiff peaks. All right, this is about how your whipped cream should look. It's just beautiful. Yep, nice stiff peaks. I'm gonna cut it in half now, as best as I can. Now do this gently because you don't want to deflate all the whipping that you just did. For the strawberry cheesecake ice cream, I took about 4 ounces. Now this is all approximate. It all depends on what you really like, your tastes. I took about 4 ounces of cream cheese and about a quarter of a cup of strawberry jam. Now you can use fresh strawberries, but chop them up very small. You might even want to, sometimes I'll mash them if they're nice and soft with a potato masher. Otherwise you just get big chunks of frozen strawberries, and maybe you like that. I don't personally, so the strawberry jam works great for me. And just mix it up really well. Let your cream cheese come to room temperature and just mix it up so it looks kind of something like that. Pour it over your mixture. You don't want super big chunks of cream cheese. That's what you want to look out for. It's just not palatable, okay? So just gently mix that through. And then for our crust bottom, you can either use broken up, crushed up graham crackers, or I really like the vanilla wafers. And I cut them into pieces about like that. You know, not too small, but not fully crushed either. And just put them in. It's that easy. All right. And then I have these containers. Now these are my large containers. And then they have these great little purple silicone lids. And they keep these so nice in the freezer. And the last thing that I like to do, now this is just a little over the top stuff, but just take a little tiny bit of that strawberry jam, dot it on top, just a little bit, yeah. And then just kind of swirl it through. It just looks so pretty. And of course, it adds just a little bit more of that beautiful strawberry flavor. And there you go. There's your first ice cream. I'm telling you, this is good stuff. All right, let's move along to the peach ice cream. It's gonna be simple. If all you have are some wonderful, fresh, and make sure they are fresh and really juicy and delicious, cut up peaches and cut them up nice and small. You can do that and you're done. But what I'm gonna do, I canned some peach jam the other day and it did not seal. None of them sealed. So it's been just a few days, kept them in the refrigerator. So they're so good. I mean, they just taste so good that I thought, you know, how bad could it be if I just put a few dollops of this in there? These peaches were at their ripeness when I put them in here. So, you know, we're just gonna experiment a little bit, and that's the way sometimes it works best. And there we go, delicious, fresh peach homemade ice cream. Let's get it in the container. Well, that was a very exciting and busy day in the kitchen here. I took some time and I cleaned up a little bit, cleaned up back there. It was just getting out of control. You know how busy days in the kitchen get. Your kitchen just piles up and you just don't even, it's like an explosion went off. And that's kind of what happened in here. Anyway, you know what? We got so busy with the smell of dinner and the excitement of dinner. We all sat down, we ate the dinner, it's all gone, and I forgot to even eat it for you. I forgot to eat it for you. But you saw our plates. You saw the plate of food. That chicken is something that you would find anywhere in any of the finest Italian restaurants. I'm telling you, there is a flavor between that combination of the cream cheese and the artichoke and the chicken and the Parmesan. Oh, it's incredible. And the thyme sprinkled on top, fresh thyme. It's an absolutely more than delightful summertime dish. But let me tell you something else. I do have the best part right here. Yep. Look at this ice cream. Look at this ice cream. Now the ice cream does have to be made about 24 hours in advance, 18 to 24 hours in advance in your deep freeze. Look at that ice cream. That's the peach right there. Big hearty peaches of peach. You can see them right there. And there's the strawberry cheesecake. Oh my gracious, look at that. All right, let's just dig in. I'm gonna go for the strawberry cheesecake first, shall I? Yeah, let's do that. Honestly, oh my goodness gracious. All right, a little bit of peach. Yummy, yummy. It's so fresh. Oh, both of these particular flavors just scream summer. This whole meal just screams of summer. What a delightful meal. This ice cream rivals the best of the best ice cream that you can spend big bucks for. And you know what I'm talking about at some of those exclusive shishi fufu ice cream places, and they'll make it for you, whatever you want to put in there. Do it at home. You saw how easy it was. It doesn't get any harder than that right there. Think of your favorite flavors, your favorite candy bars, your favorite cookies, your favorite combinations, and throw them into an ice cream, and you will have a spectacular ice cream that you just wouldn't even believe you made yourself. So you know everything that went in it, nothing funky or anything in there, no preservatives or anything like that. It's all you. It's all just fresh, and fresh. Thank you again for joining me. And if you are coming over here for the first time, I am Darlene. This is Super at 60. I would love to have you push that like button, press that subscribe button, and join us. Join this family here at Super at 60. We have such a good time. And please drop me a comment down there and let me know where you're coming from today. And I will see you guys again soon, very soon. Make sure you check out those links below and check out all the other collaborators. And I'll see you guys so very soon. Bye now, and Lord bless.